Hi everyone, it's Kelsey from You've Been Pop Cultured. You may or may not know that the Storybook Land Canal Boats started off on the wrong foot. Originally inspired by a miniature city Walt Disney saw in the Netherlands, the attraction was named the Canal Boats of the World and attempted to showcase international landmarks on opening day. I guess you can say it was the precursor to soaring around the world. However, park guests were not a fan of staring at muddy water, disheveled landscaping, and incomplete replicas, so it got an overhaul and reopened on June 16th, 1956, as the Storybook Land Canal Boats we know and love today. This peaceful attraction showcases miniature replicas of lands that are home to beloved Disney stories, from Toad Hall to the newest edition of Rapunzel's Tower. So sit back, relax, and enjoy 5 minutes of pure, whimsical Disney magic.
Please keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the boat held. And please supervise your children. We don't want any unexpected turns in our story to Storybook Land. And the only way to Storybook Land is through Monster the Whale, the same whale that swallowed Geppetto. Guess what? He's going to swallow us too, because that's what he do, but don't worry, he's not going to hurt you. Once upon a time, there lives a big bad wolf who lives in the cave just to your left. Luckily for the three little pigs, though. And coming up on your left, just after this house, is where Alice jumped down the rabbit hole. Chased the white rabbit down the wonderland where she be. London Parks, where Peter Pan and the Darling Kids took a magical flight through the night to Neverland with the help of Tinkerbell. And straight ahead, Argobah City, home of Aladdin, Jasmine the Genie, and the evil Jabbar. So on this day is where Aladdin and Jasmine first met. Not only did he steal a loaf of bread, he stole Jasmine's heart, proving that their love was just like the magical arches we're about to go under. The same magical arches. We ride over, sideways, and under to a whole new world. And now we're headed to the magical cave of wonders, such a magical place. Some say there's a magical. And the one that sets the genie free will be granted not.
So will you join me? Let's drink 1, 3, set the genie free, and let's see what happens when we go through the cave of wonders. Yeah, to your right. Our fairy godmother. Otherwise, the carriage would turn into a pumpkin, just like the one on top of the bridge here.
And coming up on your left are the flowers that resemble the patterns of a patchwork quilt, inspired by the silly Disney cartoon Lullaby Land in 1933. And stories like the Tangled Tales of Rapunzel, whose secluded tower is just ahead, wishing nothing more to see floating.
On her birthday, finally letting her hair down in the tower alongside Flynn Rider and his.
And along the way, you might just see Flynn's a wanted poster. They just can't seem to get his nose right.
Nee, nee, jak się znowu to będzie ma jakiś czas.
To your left, underneath that tree, is Mole's house, where he loves to go fishing with his best friend Rat. And right after that, Toad Hole. But don't worry, Mr. Toad isn't home right now. He's somewhere off in his motor car, going on a wild ride, going nowhere in particular. And to your left, Arendelle, home of Anna, Elsa, Sven, Olaf, and Kristoff, where they learned that the true power of love was stronger than Elsa's magic. They even learned to let it go, because the cold never bothered them anyway. And to your left, Grand Oaken, straight close where he'll go. Big summer blow. And to your right is where Ariel gave up her dreams and life of under the sea to be part of our world. Living in the shadows of her adventures fell out like the fall. And as we approach the